everybody. I am back. I'm sorry I had to cut out the other video, but it's your favorite dark-skinned chick, the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the inventor of dark-skinned activism, invented dark-skinned activism way back in 1998, as I was discussing in the previous YouTube live that I was doing, way back in 1998 with the historic speech that I gave at St. Petersburg College on the beautiful Sudanese beauty, Alec Wet. That, folks, was the birth of dark-skinned activism. And I am very proud. Hey, Clarence. I'm very proud and I'm very excited, y'all, because today, you know, when you create something and you just see it grow and continue to grow and continue to grow, it's like giving birth to a child. You see the child grow up and the child becomes something great. It's the same thing, you know. And this morning when I got up to start the first day of rehearsal for the tour that I'm on, the Dark Skin Activist Tour, I'm just reflecting and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it feels so freaking good. And like I said, some of y'all may know who I am. Some of y'all may not know who I am, because sometimes I get new people that's coming onto my page and they don't know what's going on. So that's why I explain. My name is Rashida Strober, AKA the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the inventor of dark-skinned activism. And like I said before, back in 1998, I created this thing, this concept called dark-skinned activism, okay? Why did I create dark skin activism? Because I'm literally obsessed with dark skin. I'm literally obsessed with why it is that I was experiencing what I coined dark skin mental abuse as I was growing up. And I wanted to find the answers, and no one was there to give me the answers. No one was there to give me the answers, people. So it's like, when you're looking for the answers and there's no one there, you got to figure out a way. You got to find a way. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna be what I don't have. I'm gonna be dark-skinned activism. And that's literally where it came out of. Me trying to find someone to help me to understand why I, as a dark-skinned woman, was going through what I was going through. So in 1998, I decided to speak on it. And that was the birth of my creation of dark-skinned activism, okay? And a lot of people have said since then, what's a dark-skinned activist? What is dark-skinned activism? People don't know, because it's a new paradigm, it's a new concept, and I understand that. And that's the reason why I just keep going and going and going. And I've had a lot of obstacles, folks. As some of you that are following me, you already know, I've had a lot of obstacles that come in my way on this journey and mission that I'm on in terms of the creation, my creation of dark-skinned activism. But I have been able to persevere, because that's what it's all about. You create something, you persevere, and you just keep right on going. And this morning, when I woke up after the rehearsal, today is the first day of rehearsals, people. I'm so excited. Oh my God. The first day of rehearsals for the continuation of dark skin activism. So what it is the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Peace, Brother Krishan. Thank you. Clarence, thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I got up this morning. I did my rehearsal. I started around like 7 o'clock. I'm very regimented, folks. Like when it's time for me to do a show, I get like, oh my God, I get like real regimented. Well, I'm a regimented person naturally anyway, but the Dark Skin Woman's Revenge is a part of dark skin activism. So in 2006, I wrote this play, A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, okay, based on my experiences and what I have seen. And I've just been performing it ever since then. So a part of dark skin activism is A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge. So I got the Dark Skin Activist on tour featuring the hit. And it's a hit because I've actually won awards for it and all that kind of stuff. Back in 2012, I won the Playwright's Red Carpet Award for Actress of the Year for one of the characters that I portray in the play, called, her name is Georgiana. And I just love Georgiana. Like, I love her to death. And, you know, this morning I got up and I started rehearsing. The rehearsal is over. And whenever I rehearse, I get like crazy because the play is fire, y'all. It is absolute freaking fire. I put my heart and soul into it. I put my entire being into A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge. And by the way, I also, as a part of, I'm trying to help people that maybe new to what I'm doing, that's just tuning in and whatnot, to understand what dark skin activism is and why I am so excited about it. Well, I'm excited about it is because, but like I said, back in 1998, I created this concept called dark skin activism, where I basically created the solution to my problem of understanding why dark-skinned people, dark-skinned women are treated the way they are. So dark-skin activism, the birth of it was at St. Pete College when I gave my historic speech on the Sudanese beauty, Alec Weck. So from there, I continued the work of dark-skin activism through writing and through the performing arts. So as a result, I have written a slew of books on dark skin. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, got that. Also, wrote the first motivational book in the world. I hope y'all can see that. How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet. And this is the book that I wish that back in 98, I wish somebody would have had a book like this, but it didn't exist. So that's one of the reasons why I had to create dark-skinned activism. You understand? This was, folks, this was before Facebook Live. This was before YouTube. This was before Instagram. This was before all the social media. I was doing dark-skinned activism on the ground level. I just brought it to the internet. So when people say, what is a dark-skinned activist? What is dark-skinned activism? This is why I'm here to explain it to you. And so another part of dark-skinned activism, in addition to the books, is the play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, and also a lovely play that I also wrote called A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph. Wrote this play back in 2006. It's called A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story. And A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge is actually the sequel to that play as well. Okay, so I've been doing this work for the longest, from 98 all the way up into 2017. I created dark-skinned activism and continuously and consistently am doing the work, doing the plays, doing the speaking. I also speak in schools and that kind of thing. I've been doing it for like the longest. Like, folks, I'm here and I'm so excited. So now you have a situation where you got the dark-skinned activist on tour with my one-woman show, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. So I'm gonna be in Tucson, Arizona. Yes, yes. I'm gonna be in Tucson, Arizona, which is why I'm so excited, because I'm a perfectionist at heart. So I started my rehearsals today for the show. And it's just like, oh my God, I gotta jump on here and talk to the people because I'm so freaking excited about this play. I'm playing 5 different characters, y'all. And thank you to those of you that have came and supported it. I did 2 shows out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area last year, 2016. And then also 2 shows in Tampa, Florida. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that came out and supported my work. Y'all already know who y'all are. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to the people that are contributing financially to help me to produce this show. You know, what I can tell y'all, I'm never going to stop dark-skinned activism. I am never, ever going to stop. I will be a little old lady drinking my carrot juice, drinking my coconut milk, doing dark-skinned activism. I will never, ever stop. And by the way, y'all, I am currently working on, I know I done said this before, but I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I have a book that I wrote called Inventing Dark-Skinned Activism. My phone is over there ringing, where I give you the history, the written history, because I already know it's going to be studied. And I want people to know the truth. I want people to know and understand the truth of who created dark-skinned activism, how it was created, and why it was created. I want people to understand that, and going back to just the truth, I created this dark-skinned lane. Okay, it's just the truth. It's not about being arrogant. It's dealing with truth, because I know I already had the vision way back in 98, because I was a student then. I was an undergraduate student. And I was looking for someone to do what I'm doing right now. And there was no one around, which is why I had to create it. So I know that there's going to be students and people that are going to come through the educational system, and they're going to be looking for the same thing as me. So that's why I'm writing my own history of how I invented dark-skinned activism. You know, you see people have a undergraduate degree, a bachelor's degree in history. And one of the things that I noticed in studying history is that the creators of whatever concept or whatever idea or whatever product, a lot of times those people are not around to give the history. They pass away, different things happen, God bless them, to where you can't get the real full story. And to me, I realize that's important. I gotta be the voice and tell the story. I gotta tell the truth of how I invented dark skin activism. I gotta take the time out in between doing the plays and all this. I gotta write this history because I know it's gonna be something that's valuable. The term darkism, for example, let me just give you a history. I created and coined the term darkism. What darkism is, it's the discrimination of dark skinned people. It's a new paradigm. You understand what I'm saying? It's never been done before. You understand? And like I said, I know that there's going to be students, because I was a student at one time and I wanted to know what was going on with this dark skin thing, and no one was there. So it is my responsibility to write the history of how I created and invented dark skin activism.
Can I write these tomorrow when it's school?
Yes, you can. And you know, so for example, my daughter, I have a little dark skinned daughter. I want her to know this history. She will be able to pick up a book and just read up on what dark skin activism is, why it was created, who created it, what was the struggle, what was the story. I'm putting all of that into my new book, y'all, called Inventing Dark Skin Activism. I'm telling the story of how I created dark skin activism. It's never been done before. It's a new paradigm. It's history in the making. Yes, darling.
When you're done with your video, can I have can I have some spaghetti?
You absolutely can. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then
So.
then show them my shoes.
Oh, your little cute little shoes. She just love her little heels and stuff.
Yeah, and my shoes also help me be a princess.
Yeah, well, you already a little princess. Y'all see her little sister locks?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. So yeah, so just going back to just trying to give y'all the history. I realize it's very important for me to tell this history of how I invented dark skin activism, because number one, it's never been done or seen before. When people first heard me call myself, or they read about me calling myself a dark skin activist, everybody was like, what is a dark skin activist? I heard it over and over again. What is a dark skin activist? What is a dark skin activist? What is that? Because no one had ever heard of the phrase or the paradigm before. So now I realized, I said, okay, Rashida, you gotta write the history of how and why you created dark skin activism. You gotta spell this out for the people. You gotta spell this out for the intellectuals, the dark skin people that are looking for an answer to why they're discriminated against. You gotta tell the history of how you created this whole concept, this whole paradigm of dark skin activism. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And when I start rehearsing and getting ready for my performance, all these things are swirling around in my head, because I already wrote the book, Inventing Dark Skin Activism. It's going to be my 5th book on dark skin, folks. My 5th book on dark skin. I do this. Yes. The world's first dark skin activist, the inventor of dark skin activism. I am so excited. Y'all have no idea of how excited I am when I start rehearsing. Because when I start rehearsing for the performance of my play, it's dark skin activism in action. When I start rehearsing and preparing to put on this show, this live show, A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, it hits me. This is the dark skin activism that you created back in 1998. It's in action. It's in motion. It's not stopping. You understand what I'm saying? And it's so exciting to me. And that brings me back to Rashida. You gotta finish this book. You got to finish this historical book on how you invented the concept of dark skin activism. It is very important. It is phenomenal. Like I said, when I'm an old lady, when I'm an old woman, I already see it. I can see the future. It's going to be studied. In fact, it's already being studied. Guys, you have no idea the number of undergraduate students and even graduate students that have contacted me, and they wanted to use me as a reference for their work in regards to, they call it colorism. I went beyond that, because dark skin activism is wholly different from colorism. Okay, colorism is not anything new. That paradigm has been discussed. There is colorism scholarly literature that they call it. One of the chief scholars in regards to the colorism scholarly literature is Dr. Margaret Hunter. And I've mentioned this person a million times. She has written extensively on colorism. So that paradigm, the paradigm of colorism and people dealing with colorism is not new. You understand what I'm saying? So, but dark skin activism is something that is a new concept. It is a solution to the dark skin discrimination that is experienced by dark skinned people around the world. And this is why I said, you know what, and as a, one of the things that, just to give you guys a background into me, I have a master's degree in political science. So I spent a lot of time studying historical developments, studying paradigms, studying paradigm shifts. And at the time, I didn't realize it then, but then as I started to put these things together, I said to myself, dark skin activism, me being the world's first dark skin activist and creating dark skin activism, is a brand new paradigm. It is a brand new paradigm. And when you have new paradigms, there's shifts that take place. You understand what I'm saying? So there's resistance initially to what it is you're saying. But that's why, I realized that. So that's why I know that as the world's first dark skin activism and the inventor of dark skin activism, I have to be in it for the long haul. And y'all better know I'm in it for the long haul. Check it, from 98 to 2017, 1998 to 2017, 1998 when I invented dark skin activism, and I'm still here in 2017. It's just a new platform. It's just so I'm on social media. I was doing it before social media even came about. You understand? All you got to do is Google me, dark skin activist or Rashida Strober, and you'll see I laid the groundwork all the way back from 98 up until now. So I realized that it is my duty, folks. It is my responsibility, folks, to write this history of how I invented dark skin activism, to leave that blueprint there for the world, because it's very important. It is very relevant. You understand what I'm saying? And there already is dark skinned people, because they've contacted me. They were wondering about this topic. They were wondering, well, why isn't anybody speaking about it? And when they found me, the dark skinned activist, they were like, wow, you know, I have people like that right now. So that is how I know, and this has been going on for years. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, the thing is, people got to understand the internet is just a new platform. I've been doing the work of dark skin activism through my live shows and through talks and discussion for years, since 1998. The internet, Facebook Live, YouTube, they're just new platforms. So I want you guys to understand the history. This is very important, to understand the history of dark skin activism and how dark skin activism was created, so that you will understand why in the world is this woman so excited. This is why I'm very excited, because I saw it grow like a tree, you plant that seed, and that seed, that it can't be moved. I'm that seed. I'm that dark skinned seed. You understand what I'm saying? And trust me, I've had a lot of things to come along to try to move me out the way. But the dark skinned activist, is like a tree planted by the water. I cannot and I shall not be moved. And I'm coming to a city near you. And if you want me to come to your city, get me a venue. And I'll come down there and I'm going to give you a fire performance. I'm telling you right now, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, fire. Absolute fire. When I tell you this show is fire, you got to see it. You got to see it with your own eyes to understand what it is that I am saying. The show is absolute freaking fire. And I just had a fire rehearsal, y'all. This is the first rehearsal in preparation for the Dark Skin Activist Tour, featuring A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's like I'm ready to perform now. I'm telling you, I'm ready now. I want to get on that stage right now. I don't want to wait until March 18th. I want to perform right now, but I gotta be patient. So once again, if you want me to bring the show, the tour, the Dark Skin Activist Tour, to your city, hit me up on my Facebook. Y'all know what to do. Y'all can Facebook message me. You can message me at darkskinnisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. You can do that, and we'll work something out. I will bring my show to you. The live show, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, absolute fire, phenomenal. Also, I will be doing a book signing as well. of darkism, 25 ways dark-skinned people are discriminated against, and how to be the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet. I will be doing all of that at the live show. So you guys, I got a treat for y'all. I got a treat for y'all. Y'all ain't never in y'all lives seen nothing like this before. I'm sitting up here looking down here at the script here. This is the lovely script. I have the script. This is, every time I start a brand new show and a new rehearsal, I'm always going through the script, just kind of like revising, always trying to figure out how I can improve, how I can make the characters better, how I could, you know what I'm saying? I'm always like working hard on what I do because it's so important. The work is so important. The work has to be done, you know. So in saying that, it's my responsibility once again to create a quality, top-notchness, folks. So yeah, I'm excited, y'all. Also, I'm gonna be appearing on the Advise show. Y'all can check him out. He's on YouTube. This man has a phenomenal show that he does. I'm so honored that I've been invited to appear on his show. Also, I'm gonna be talking to the real inventor of the iPod and the Kindle today at 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be on YouTube live. So all you gotta do is go to my YouTube channel or go to the events and y'all will see the information right there. You can just click it and watch live. I got so much stuff going on. I am so excited. The first day of my rehearsals for the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Y'all got to catch me in a city near you. And by the way, I got a lot of people that have requested me to come to New York. I am working on New York. I am working on New York. So, yeah. So
And
that's it.
also gymnastics at school.
Gymnastics. So yeah, y'all, that's it. That's it for right now. I just wanted to come to y'all and speak to y'all a little bit about, you know, dark skin activism and what it is and why I'm so excited about the Dark Skin Activist Tour.
I went to my first birthday when I was 3 like a baby.
Oh, okay. Her birthday is right around the corner, y'all. It's February 24th. So she knows it's getting closer.
And when I was still like a baby, I was just 2, and that wasn't my birthday yet. It was a few days.
All right. Well, the dark skin activists, y'all, I got to go because I got some work I got to do. I'm signing out. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We got to go. It's your favorite dark-skinned chick, the world's first dark-skinned activist, the inventor of dark-skinned activism since 1998, Rashida Strober signing out. Donate to the Dark Skin is Beautiful campaign. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.